Welcome to the All-in-One channel. I'm Kelley Rosano, and this is the Aquarius full moon, Creative Power. On July 22nd, the sun enters Leo, and the moon enters the sign Aquarius. Both are at 0 degrees. When the sun and the moon oppose, we have a full moon. So this is a wonderful energy. Leo is about creative self-expression. It's about true love and romance. It's about children procreating, recreating, recreating, having fun. Leo and Aquarius are the party signs. And the cosmic message is that you are to be the king or queen of your own destiny. You are to be strong and use your creative power to shine your light. So with the moon just entering Aquarius, this suggests at the full moon that our alliances and goals are very promising. We're at the beginning stage because we're at 0 degrees. Aquarius rules the area of our life that has to do with our hopes, wishes, and dreams, our goals in life, our alliances, our friendships, our networks. So having the sun and the moon together like this at the beginning is very promising for what we're cooking up. Leo is the star. Aquarius is the theater crew. Aquarius is the team, the group, and the tribe we belong to. Leo is the individual, the self. Aquarius is other people. We need both to be successful. The Aquarius full moon shines a light on your hopes, wishes, dreams, and goals. It holds the promise of a shared vision for the new earth. We are creating the new earth. Aquarius is the new age of enlightenment. That's dawning. Everyone is a star in the new earth energy, in the age of Aquarius. Use your creative power and shine your light. We all shine on, like the moon, the stars, and the sun. John Lennon. Now, make it real Saturn is direct and T-squaring the sun and the moon. So we have the two party signs. Hey, let's have a party. Let's have a good time. Yeah, let's invite a lot of people. And then Saturn comes in and says, yeah, well, who's going to pay for it? And where are you going to have it? Oh, you want to have it outside? Well, what if it rains? So Saturn can be, kind of a downer. However, Saturn is the one that takes us to our dreams. So the moon and the sun are ready to party. They're ready to be creative. They're ready to be free. And Saturn reveals the chinks in our armor. Saturn reveals the chinks in our ego structure. These are our blind spots. The things we do that are not productive. For instance, are you focusing too much time, energy, and resources into a dead-end job or relationship or a situation or a project? Saturn is the great teacher and tester. Saturn is interested in your return on investment. The universe works in a figure-8 flow of giving and receiving in a balanced way. So if you're giving more than what you're getting back, or if you're giving and you're not receiving, then you are in a karmic situation, job, or relationship. We are not using our resources wisely when we do that. So Saturn will show us when we're not using our resources wisely. Saturn will reveal to you where you are tolerating limiting conditions. This is how we give our power away. There can be too much devotion to relationships or situations or jobs that we're not getting enough back from. Extreme dependency on other people can be turned around by increasing our self-sufficiency. And, so this is really important, because what Saturn is saying is release distractions, narrow your focus, and home in on your specific goals. Is your heart into what you're doing? Are your relationships a distraction from your goals and life direction? It's really important to look at that, because are people really on your path and supporting your goals and your wishes and your desires, or are they really a distraction from what you need to do? What is it that you love and value? What gives you passion? Where are you most creative? Now the check is served on July 27th when Saturn makes an exact square, which is a challenge to the Sun. There's always a price to pay with Saturn. Saturn is the supreme builder. So Neptune is the one that gives us the dreams, the ideal job, the ideal relationship, the ideal living location. However, Neptune doesn't show us how to get there. Saturn is the one that shows us, okay, you want a great job? You have to focus on yourself. You have to connect more to yourself because it's your soul that knows what you're here to do. It's your soul that knows your real dharma. And if you want to be in a good relationship, are you good to yourself? Are you taking care of yourself? How can someone else be good to you if you're not good to you? You see, we're always attracting from the same vibration. And so we want to raise our vibration so that we attract in higher vibrational people. Now, so Saturn is saying, hey, look at what you're doing. Don't waste your precious time and resources and energy in unproductive areas. This will not take you to your goals. Scorpio rules emotional truth. Saturn will expose the lies. Squares in astrology mark turning points. You can be at the fork in a road. One path needs to be taken, the other left behind. So squares are compelling us to change. So the last week in July is going to be very intense. But squares are good. They're stepping stones because they get us out of things that we don't belong in, that we're wasting our money in, we're wasting our time in, we're wasting our energy, and there's no future there. Or it's not part of our life path destiny. And so Saturn comes in and challenges what we're doing and really forces us to look at things. And by evaluating what's working, what's not working, where do I need to focus my energy, we can accomplish a great deal. And we can make our dreams come true. We can reach our ideals that Neptune shows us through the work with Saturn. Now, on July 27th through the 31st, Mars, who's in Cancer and at its detriment, is forming a powerful T-square to Uranus in Aries and Pluto in Capricorn. This is very highly volatile energy. So the last week in July, and especially the 27th through the 31st, it's going to be really intense because Saturn's squaring the Sun, which means, the karma's coming due. We've got to look at what we're doing. We have to look at what we're investing ourselves in. We have to look at, are we wasting time in things? And then Mars is in this incredibly intense T-square with Pluto and Uranus. And this energy is double trouble. Mars is not happy in Cancer. Mars is an action planet. It's exalted in Capricorn. It loves to be doing things. It loves to conquer and achieve and make things happen. Go, go, go. And in Cancer, Cancer is about nurturing and nourishing and being patient and quiet and being compassionate and sensitive. And so this is a very weird but yet important energy because Mars is also working with Jupiter and the Grand Trine, and I'll talk about that in a minute. So be aware if you're being highly reactive, especially that last week in July. And this dynamic, this T-square, can bring old issues to a head. But it's not helpful unless we look at our old issues with a fresh perspective. Hindsight's great, but I believe that we all do the best we can with what we know at the time. So if you're going to look back and go over things, do it with compassion. Do it with an open mind. Do it objectively and not subjectively with emotions going off in every direction. If you're feeling blocked or frustrated, you can channel the energy into working out. This is a great use with Mars. Or a project that requires a strong physical focus can be productive. Center on what is working, communicate neutrally or objectively. Work to find a compromise that creates the win-win for all concerned. Practice extreme self-care. The stronger we are, the more we can manage in a balanced way. And this is a wonderful time to be detoxing. Drinking lots of water, eating lots of fruit and vegetables. We can detox at this time and feel really good if we're taking really good care of ourselves. We want to be proactive, not reactive. So be aware, Saturn squaring the sun, time to look at everything. Where are you putting your energy? Where are you putting your resources? Where are you putting your money? Where are you putting your time? Where are you putting your love? What are you getting back? What is your return on investment? Then Mars forms this highly volatile T-square with Pluto and Uranus asking for more change again, but we want to be productive. Now the good news is, hours just before the Aquarius full moon, Mars and Jupiter are coupled in Cancer. So the happy couple, the dynamic duo, is now making this fabulous grand water trine with To Dream the Impossible Dream Neptune and Let's Make It Real Saturn. This is the way out from the intensity. This is the way out from the negativity. Now, if other people are being highly emotional and reactive and argumentative and negative, let's be the Cancer. Let's sidestep away from them. Or let's just back up like the crab does and move away from them. Takes two to have a fight. Takes three to have a fight. We don't have to fight, ego battle, emotional power struggles. We can step aside and go into the grand trine. This is the portal. This is the opening. This is the energy. And this is an incredible, potent energy that can fuel you with courage and optimism and uplifting energy that can make you feel ready to take bold moves and put the wind beneath your wings. You may be ready to fly. You can feel like you can overcome all obstacles to achieve your goals and make your dreams real. And the Aquarius full moon reminds us it's always more fun if we do it together. If those that are with us are on the same wavelength, like-minded, and share our vision and dream. Now, this Aquarius full moon is the third of 3 supermoons, which means it's closest to the Earth and in direct alignment with the Sun and the Earth. So we also have another Aquarius full moon coming up on August 20th, and this Aquarius full moon does not have Saturn squaring it. That's going to be a real party full moon. So that's something to look forward to as well. So we've got this first one now that is very promising if we're doing our homework, if we're paying attention, and we're using our energy resources wisely, staying out of arguments, staying out of right fighting, and focusing on our own healing, our own empowerment, our own goals, what we need to do. Oftentimes with Mars, especially when it's in conflict like this, it's very good to work alone. You may find that working alone is very productive. But don't forget, we've got this magical grand water trine with Make It Real Saturn and Dreamy Neptune and Jupiter, which is abundance and opportunity, and Mars. So this is a real magical time. So focus on what is working. Focus on where you can be productive and you can make things happen. Now Mercury is direct, Saturn is direct. This is the new starting point. Sun in Leo, Moon in Aquarius. This last 10 days of July is the new starting point. It's time to move things forward. We want to get off to a good start. So use your creative power and shine your light. Be the way shower. Be the lighthouse. What have you come to be? Your soul holds the key.